expect to go rapid fire, paired that up with the Corki poke alongside the Kale. Well, I mean, they're a little limited in terms of their poke, but I think that when they set up for objectives, they don't mind being second as long as they can try and leverage. Isn't that convenient?
You just wanted to show it off.
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to press the button again, yeah. Isn't that pretty?
It is quite pretty. I will give feedback, personal feedback.
Oh no.
If at some point we could see how much gold people have made off first strike as the cannon barrage comes down, Xerxes flashes forward, nowhere for Gen X to go, first blood for Astralis.
So you'll see, as our observers are highlighting for us right now, the wave is going to slowly push back towards Vizicachi. Now he has used the barrels and he might just kill him here, or will he? Hang on.
He hasn't got off, and Gen X can turn this one around, has the Divine Judgment as well, and Gilius is there. Oh, the wave wasn't in the best place. Vizicachi flashes away, but Gilius is having none of that, chases him down.
I was just making a whole point about, like, yeah, Chachi's wave management has been really good this game.
Well, that wasn't anything to do with wave man. Swing back towards Gen X. Won't go all the way into his favor, but he's going to have a huge injection of gold right here. About 500 extra gold for the SK top laner.
Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake from Chachi. Yeah. Of course, Gilius, with that stacked wave, could have looked to try and secure the turret as they dive.
Good berserk there with a hostile takeover, but the charm comes down, and Jezu not going to be bailed out this time. Corki coming in, though, with the package. John who's going to try and flash away. The heal keeps him alive for the moment. Certus unable to get onto the backline. Good route from Kobe on treats towards the top side. Meanwhile, Gen X brings down the Divine Judgment, and the oranges will not save you. Not enough peel in those oranges.
Look at the position of Kobe as well. He likely knows that he's sitting on a ward, and he doesn't care. He's just acting as interference as they collapse.
It is charmed. Doesn't have the flash, doesn't really have anywhere to go. The shockwave will bring him back. Subjugate's not going to be enough healing to keep him alive. As Charlotte's find another cannon barrage, a possibility. TP coming in from Gen X. Kobe pulled back. Hostile takeover, only hits onto one. It's Jonghoon. That's not going to do too much. Xerxes trading towards the bottom side. Jonghoon diving back in. As Chachi invests the cannon barrage. Does still have the TP here. Root's going to go down. Xerxes looking for the stun. Stopwatch by Treats. He's still alive as Dayo comes in from the side, and Treats has to flash the wall.
You can see all these wards committed, and they leverage this to have full information as to the red buff being secured, and now they're going for another dive.
Jezu has flash and heal. Will he use either? He doesn't, and that was probably the correct
lead early on. SK now transitioning to the top side, trying to gain control themselves. Meanwhile, Xerxes just doing the Drake, but Kobe could be in some danger.
No Featherstorm available for Kobe. This was greedy, staying around for the red buff, trying to get the speed up out of the Gleaming Quill, but it's not enough as Kobe will fall. SK able to find one on the other side of the map. The Dragon secured by Astralis.
They're controlling space very well. Look at the Fog of War. Thank you, observers. Now they're going for another dive.
Jezu has flash. Invests it before Jonghoon even goes in. With the quickness pop that early, you can flash. There's about a half-second lockout when you use your ultimate as Rakan, where you can't flash and you can't W forward. But that's why you quickness from around the corner and then you chase forward. Pillar goes down. Handshake's going to pull Xerxes back. He does still have the Stormbringer here. Shouldn't be in too much danger as he jumps away. Super Mega Death Rocket, a possibility for Jezu, but I don't think that's going to kill. And they especially won't, considering he can't hit the target.
And it's really important here that Kobe get the mid wave.
Great shockwave from Dayor. Forces the flash out of around Jonghoon down towards this bottom side, so we'll keep our eyes on him.
I think what's impressive is that damage per minute number. Sometimes damage per minute can be really deceptive, especially when using champions like, with poke champions can really inflate that damage because it's often like untraded. But his highest damage per minute game, I'm pretty sure, was the Twitch game. As we see another engage.
Jonghoon going to try and catch out Gilius here. Subjugate's going to heal him up a little bit. Xerxes looking for some damage, but in 2v3, it's Stormbringer forward. Xerxes very deep here. TP coming in. Kobe's looking for the flank as well. Jonghoon goes forward once again. Counter TP from Gen X. Jonghoon flashes away, but Xerxes already taken him down. Counter kill onto Gilius as the chase continues. Kobe goes in, the feathers fly. And die goes Treats. Xerxes next on the menu for Kobe. A double. The flanking Xayah is the deadliest.
And this is how he
Jonghoon's on entirely the other side of the map, though, and with no quickness, he's not going to be here in time for a fight. Gilius walking in. The smite just in time from Xerxes. The pillar going down. Package in by Certus. Flashes cross. The blast cone. Chachi. Oh.
Arrive. Jezu is nowhere in sight, which means that because he doesn't have that teleport, there's no way for SK to get the numbers advantage. Immediately, we're back in the fight.
We are fighting around the Baron pit right now as Xerxes pops a stopwatch. Astralis trying to react. No quickness for Jonghoon. That one was just you. What on earth was the quickness? No flash for him. No vision for SK in the pit. They really know this is going on as Gilius tries to step forward. Does have the flash to get in there. 3,000 on it. Gilius looks for it. Flashes in. The chop secured by Xerxes though. And Jonghoon tries to get into the back line. Xerxes dives forward as well. Jezu already down. Gen X joins the fight late. Goes on to Vizicachi. It's Vizicachi with the Prowler's Claw. Not enough. Divine Judgment from Gen X keeps him alive for the moment, but Kobe will take him down. Now SK are pincered. SK might be trapped if Kobe and Jonghoon can get here in time. Burst down. Dale takes out Gilius. Certus next up. The flash forward. The auto not enough. And Xerxes will walk away from this one. Just Tree's going to get locked up, and Kobe, with the final couple of feathers, takes
He was rampant as the level of his performance, but so far, these roaming champions both engage. He's showcased the Soraka. Very flexible in terms of his pool, very willing to start a fight. And so far, he and Kobe having a great game.
And he and Xerxes teaming up so well across the last couple of weeks. Definitely in the mid game there, vision control that we highlighted. This situation would have been superior. It doesn't give you as much DPS, but it does give you a bit of range as the handshake pulls Jonghoon back. Stopwatch used, Kobe trying to get him from the side here as well. The charm going out, Gilius will fall. It's a 1-for-1 so far. As Vizicachi takes down Gilius and Jonghoon will fall. SK though, trying just to defend.
Trying to get that extra bit of damage down onto the tower. He's just playing without hesitation. He knows he is stronger. And he is flexing his wallet right now. 3 on a Genax.
That's going to get slowed. No flash for him. Up in 9 seconds time. And that's 9 seconds too late. Divine Judgment comes down, but Genax will be judged wanting by Astralis. Jonghoon with his second kill of the game.
Okay, or you can just capitalize on a mistake. And that was a big one for Genax. As you said, he didn't have flash, but it didn't matter. There was no way he was going to be able to escape from Astralis that deep in the lane, and this will open up the base for Astralis.
There is the inhibitor tower going down. SK have to try and find some way to defend. Certus, some good wave clear. We'll be able to clear out these minions. You can see the damage he puts down onto Chachi as well. Inhibitor does fall. No waves really in a spot for Astralis to continue to chase. They may just wave around this corner. Jonghoon in! Certus pops the stopwatch, but Jonghoon with a perfect engage. Hostile takeover coming out as well. The shockwave on 3. Jezu down. Kobe flashing forward. Does get killed by Certus, but the flash slap with Vizicachi's pistol is enough to kill him off. Gilly is the last man standing on the fence and can only watch as Astralis start to raise his Nexus towers. Genax back up, only level 15 though. Needs to get towards 16, Fan of Delta complete. Genax, Divine Judgment not available for him it seems as he will fall. The Nexus towers, the target. Gilius alongside them goes down. And Astralis will pick up their 3rd win in 4 games.
An impressive game overall from Astralis, and huge props to Jonghoon. His engages on Rakan